Drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds or your worst 5 months begin now.
Don't risk it. So basically in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can claim some free V-Bucks in Fortnite, and this isn't a fake or anything. This is a real method. 1,200 V-Bucks, that is the exact number, and you can get this available right now in Fortnite. I'm going to be showing you if you're eligible for this or not, and let's just get straight into it. Guys, I'm going to be gifting my subscribers from the item shop. Just comment down below your Epic Games username.
Do it right now.
So pretty much this all started with some things that went on in the game. Obviously, as you know, Fortnite mess up a lot and they end up gifting us with V-Bucks, obviously, for free. Now, it's not exactly gifting, but it's more as kind of reward. Not reward, sometimes they do V-Bucks rewards, but that's very rare. In this occasion, this is more of compensation for players of certain circumstances, which I will get into soon. So stay on this video, watch right through to the end, because every piece of information is important, because I need to explain everything that you need to know about what happened. So first of all, I want to explain, so how did this go down, how did this actually begin, and yeah, pretty much everything that you need to know about this, because this was something that went on and pretty serious stuff right by Epic Games. So first of all, this item was added to the item shop, and this was a gunner, and I will show you that on screen right now. This is a gunner pet. Now this skin or this pet was added to the item store for 1,000 V-Bucks. Now you're probably wondering what's wrong with this. Now the problem with this was that this has already been in a battle pass, or something very similar to this has been put in the battle pass. If you remember the Bonesy skin from the battle pass, which I'll get to in a second, this is really similar. That is why everyone was really annoyed about this. But this was put into the item shop, and a lot of people bought it because they wanted a pet. They don't usually put pets into the item store. It's very rare of them to do this. So, and they thought this was a brand new style for the Bonesy skin. That is what it's supposed to be. Now I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison of these two pets on screen right now. As you can see, there's very little different, apart from the dog being a bit more yellow, and that is pretty much it. There's no other differences at all. So obviously I think the color is slightly different as well, but apart from that, pretty much is the exact same pet. Now a lot of people were not happy with this. People were thinking Fortnite are getting lazy. They're actually just putting things out into the item shop with little to no effort. Obviously battle pass items can't go into the item shop, so they need to change up. Now they have changed up, but the changes are so small that you can't even notice them at all. It's pretty much the exact same skin, and there is no change at all. Like, you can barely tell, even if you got it on your back. Like, the changes are so minimum that you're never going to be able to tell if it's the bones or the gunner skin or pet. I keep saying skin, but it's a pet. Now, this actually did happen, and like I said, they ended up removing this pet from the item shop because how much backlash they got. Now, if you don't follow them on Twitter, I would highly recommend that you do this, but they did end up tweeting about this and clearing up this whole situation, because like I said, people were not happy in the slightest. So I'm going to show you their tweet on screen right now, and it says, I'll read it out. It says, "We should not have released the gunner pet and apologise for doing so. Within the next couple of days, all purchases of gunner will be refunded for the full amount of 1,000 V-Bucks, as well as an additional 200 V-Bucks, and the pet will be removed from the locker." So interesting stuff. They did refund everyone 1,000 V-Bucks plus a bonus 200 for apologies. So there is 1,200 V-Bucks for free. Now you're probably wondering, if you refunded this, what's actually happening with that? Because some people bought this, then realised I've already got this from the battle pass, and then refunded it straight away. Did they get anything? Now they followed up in a thread for this, which I'll show you on screen right now. It says, "Anyone who purchased gunner and refunded it or refunds it prior to the make good will instead receive 200 V-Bucks and a replacement refund token that can be put towards any eligible items that were purchased within the past 30 days. So what they mean by this is, if you refunded it, you got your 1,000 V-Bucks back, you're still getting the bonus 200 V-Bucks, and on top of all this, you're getting a refund token, like a free refund token, which is really cool. Not a lot of people get free refund tokens. They come like really rare. You only get like 3 of these in total ever, and these are like the only things you can get. So if you've used all your refund tokens, that's kind of annoying, especially in a situation like this when you realise you've already got this pet. It's quite annoying. Now I know they did try to change up, but the changes are so small, like you can barely notice them at all, and it's honestly lazy by Fortnite. They even admitted it, so I'm glad they did this. They admitted they were wrong and should not have released this into the item shop. Now only if they can do this with the mechs, but if you're wondering about the mechs, they actually did tweet about this, which I'm going to be talking about next. So I'm not going to read out everything they said because you're just going to get bored and not want to watch this. So pretty much to sum up what they're saying is the brutes were added to the game to pretty much cater for the noobs and kind of help the noobs get their first kills. They said they want everyone to feel like they can get their first victory royale and the feeling of their first kill, but obviously without these advantages people are never going to get that, and the people who've been playing for years are just going to run over the top of them, which I can see where they're going with this. But in my opinion, please do not affect a competitive. If you're brand new to the game, you're not going to be playing competitive anyway, and if you do, you're not going to be expecting to get a win anyway, so I don't see why they've still got the brutes in the competitive scene. But they say they're keeping them in the game. They've said they've kind of tried to like nerf them, but if anything they've not. They did say they did nerf them in arena, which was good, and they did show statistics to prove that this is working, which I'll show you on screen right now. Percentage of brute eliminations per game, which is quite low to be fair. It's like, I can't tell what that number is, but it's like 7% of eliminations per game, like, or actual from the brutes. So, and as you can see in solos and trios arena, it's the lowest out of all of them. So I can see where they're coming from. They have tried to fix it, and it is slightly better. It isn't as common in like arena. They have removed the spawn rate as much, and they kind of destroy after like end zones, I guess. So I can see they have tried, but I feel like they just completely remove them from arena. Keep them in core if you want, but ultimately I think they should just put them in their own playlist. People who are bad at the game can go in these playlists and get their first win with these brutes. Just shove all the noobs in the one playlist and we'll be happy, alright? That's all. Keep everyone happy, and that is what we want. End of the day, that's all you're pretty much wanting, especially if you're a game developer. Keep as many players as possible happy, and by doing that I think it is putting a brute in a different game mode, keeping the noobs happy, keeping us happy, and everyone else. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like. If you did buy the gunner pet, let me know in the comment section if you did and you did have to refund it, or if you did get the V-Bucks for free. Also, if you did, subscribe to the channel, thank you. Also turn notifications on as well, I'd be massively appreciated. And if you made it to the end of this video, comment down below gunner, just so I know who made it to the end because of the gunner pet. So comment down below the words gunner, and I will heart your comment, try to reply, and I know who the true fans out there are, and I do take note of that, and I'll try to gift as many people as well. Also comment down below your Epic Games username, and use my supporter credit code SimpleIT in item shop if you are buying anything, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that is. Goodbye.